It is time to build a prison for criminals in our city. And that prison is gonna have such a high security rate that they will never be able to escape. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to New Apple. Oh my God, it is looking amazing. Look at all of the skyscrapers that are starting to form. You guys are loving this series, and so am I. I'm getting fueled by all the likes that I'm seeing underneath of the videos. If you want to see another episode, make sure you press on the like button. At 35,000 likes, I will upload it. In the previous episode, I worked on the Capitol. I built this beautiful university. We survived a tsunami, and well, we're still trying to get stuff back together. Our city is literally losing money. I know why, okay? I checked over the statistics, and well, 27% are unemployed. Before we go ahead and fix that though, in the previous episode, I announced Jelly City Merchandise Collection. And well, it's available right now. The merch is gonna be available for 4 days. So make sure you go and get it. It's a limited edition. It's never coming back. Okay, so to fix their unemployment rate, we are gonna have to give a lot of jobs. That's right. People just don't have jobs. They need to work somewhere. So let's just go ahead and spread some low density commercial zones around the place. We really have to be careful that these people, these unemployed people, don't start moving out of our city. Now, in the intro of this video, I mentioned that we gotta give prisoners a home in this city. We're not gonna build skyscrapers for them, okay? Let me be clear. We're gonna build a prison, And I wanna show you the most beautiful prison location that I've ever seen. It still has to become reality, but I think it's gonna be epic. Okay, there you go. I have added a lot more zoning for jobs. Hopefully that works. You never really know. Now, a long time ago, we added the countryside next to nothing special, next to the most beautiful park ever, which, by the way, I've upgraded slightly. As you can see, it is now literally the most beautiful park ever. And here we've got the house the first, where we've got Adam. And also I did some slight upgrades here. We built a statue for Adam. Look, it's Adam. Hello, Adam. Now, I think it's time to get rid of the countryside. I'm actually not kidding. It's time to go, buddy. Although we have a lot of eco-land treatment systems here, we gotta move those. Hopefully, this is not gonna start creating issues, but we'll just move them. Now, this is currently a polluted area, but that should fix itself relatively quickly. Now, you might be wondering, well, Jelly, what are you gonna do here? I think I'm gonna build a prison here for the criminals. Yep, I actually unlocked it in the previous episode. Look, we've got an actual prison. It costs 120,000. Now, I mentioned that this is gonna be a highly secured prison. That means I need to make sure that these people can't escape. Well, Jelly, how are you gonna do that? Hey, nice house, guys, but I'm sorry. It's time to move out. I'm gonna build that prison on a brand new island. I'm gonna build an island. I have no idea how. I've never done this before, but this is gonna be epic. And this beautiful roundabout will be the only thing remaining from the countryside. Man, the good old days.
There used to be countryside over here. We have pigs and farms and stuff like that.
All right, so let's grab our landscaping tool and start shifting the terrain. I need to make sure it's not too strong. And then let's just simply start digging a hole. This is so cool. We're literally adding a lake to our area. Well, I understand there's no water here yet, but there will be. Don't you worry. Okay, is that big enough? I feel like we need to have like some odd shapes to it, you know what I mean? We add some like funny shapes. Okay, there we go. That's pretty decent, I'd say. And then we built the land. Okay, how big is the prison that we need? It's actually bigger than I thought. The entire lake needs to be bigger. I mean, this is gonna be super cool. We're gonna have a bunch of skyscrapers here, and they're gonna be overlooking the prison. Just to remind them that they need to behave in our city, otherwise they will get kicked out. I don't know what's with that weird commentary. I'm sorry about that. So here we've got a water drain pipe. It actually lets out wastewater. Or what about an eco water outlet? It's quite expensive. Helps purify the water. How am I gonna put water in this place? All right, I think we should use an eco water outlet, and then we can just use a specific tool to get rid of the pollution. Or technically, we could surround our prisoners with sewage water, you know, because technically this is sewage water. And then we got to make sure that these guys have electricity. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Oh no! I'm sorry, piggies. You're about to be drained in sewage water. Yes, 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 yes! All right. We are starting to fill this artificial lake. Oh, and it's looking nasty. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna be adding these floaties. Floating garbage collector lessens water pollution. So if we just place 2 of them, they're actually really expensive. But if we place 2, it will kind of get rid of the water pollution so that this sewage turns into fresh water. Around this, we're gonna be able to add these keys, and then we're gonna be able to add skyscrapers. Boom! Being shot out of the ground just like that. Okay, so how are our jobs doing, by the way? Is our employment rate dropping right now? 26%. Oh, it's not doing great. It's also because we need more industry. Off recording, I actually built this little industry district, which is working. Oh, God. No, it's not working. What's this? I don't know what's happening here. It seems to be flooded. We added this cool intersection. Yeah, it's not doing great. Okay, that should kind of stop it from being flooded, and cars can now use it. But we still have a huge industrial demand, so we just kind of need to make more industry. We have a nice industrial zone here. We could simply expand it and give the city what they need. Okay, let's just add a nice little industrial area here. We're gonna grab the industry roads. Okay, I think that's all right. Again, this is not the a huge industrial area whatsoever, but it should kind of cope with the demand that we have. We just have a lot of unemployed people, and that's just really bad for a city. So let's just start with placing some industry right here. How is our lake doing? Oh, it's filling up quick. Look at that! Sewage water being poured out over the city. I mean, into the lake, whatever. That should kind of help with the electricity of this place. All right, so let's actually give this a little district. We're not gonna name it, but it could help with just making sure it doesn't become that polluting. So we're gonna do industrial space planning, and let's do recycling. No, that's bad. Oh, I just noticed. We completely forgot to kind of, attach this to anything. Okay. Look at our demand. It's already fixing itself. How's our employment rate doing? 20%. It's actually starting to help.
Come on, Lake. Finish. Be finished here, buddy.
Okay, how's it looking now if we add the keys? That's good. That's good. We can start adding the keys. So keys will help make this place look a little bit decent. All right. I mean, I tried to make it look slightly organic by adding these little crooks into it. Well, there's literally going to be crooks in it. Get it? Because it's prison? We could technically have like fishing piers around the place. We could add like a whole bunch of stuff. All right, I think we've got enough. Actually, we can add some later if we want to add a higher level, but this is looking really good. Okay, so keys, yes. Okay, this looks weird. Look at that. That looks really weird.
What is happening? Oh, no. Ah! No!
We're gonna cause a flood. Oh my God. What did I do? Oh God, I paused the game. Right at the right time. Okay, so, we're gonna add a couple of these. Mayday. Okay, we're good. I think we're good already. It's just a little water flood, you see? It's not gonna happen again. Ah! Are they okay? Please do not die on me here now today, all right? There we go. Look at that. Okay, all right. We've got an artificial lake. Now, all we need is an entrance to this place. I don't know from where the best entrance would be. I think from the backside, right? Because this is essentially going to be like the least populated part of the city because of the mountain in the back. So we could technically just do it right here. Just like that. Boom. Okay, how many prisons are we gonna be able to fit here? So it costs 120K each. We could potentially build 2, like behind each other. Oh my God. How does that look? That looks great. Okay, obviously I still have to finish up the roads there, but that's a good start. Okay, so we're gonna need to bring power to this place. So I added a power line. Water, it has. Technically, prisoners could escape through the sewage line, so maybe we should add like, its own sewage line. I don't know. But now it needs its own water source. So we're gonna add a water tower on this property, okay? And then we're also gonna need a drain pipe. Another thing I want to do is add a security point. All right, we've done this before at our Area 51. Technically, we could add it like this. It's not a terrible idea. We've got a separate entrance for our prison. Ha ha ha! Oh my god. So it's not connected to the roundabout anymore, but this is a, toll booth, but we're gonna call it a security point. Now, obviously, a prison, has fencing already, but we're gonna have to add some extra fencing around our island. It looks great. So it's gonna have to go around our sewage. That's prisoner sewage right there. There we go, beautifully around the keys. Perfect. That looks insane. Look at that. Ha ha ha. We should actually add it over here as well. So we're gonna add some fencing around our beautiful security zone.
No prisoners will be able to leave.
This is actually really cool though. Look at that. It's beautiful. All right, so let's add some bushes to this place. It needs to grow something. And then what else do we have here that we could potentially put down? Props. We've got benches. No benches here for prisoners. No, they have to stand. A crowd control barrier. What is that? I could technically stop the pedestrians over here.
No pedestrians allowed.
And well, we're basically out of money at this point. But wow. Okay, yeah, get out of the way. We've got a prison. Look at all the prison vans. Woo! Gonna pick up the prisoners. This is cool. I actually really like this. So now that we've got an actual prison, all right, let's have a look at our jail's availability. Okay. It's really, really high now. Crime rate is on 7%. People like the prison. So obviously this water is slightly polluted, at least. Yeah, it's bad. We need a little bit more water in general. Wait, freshwater outlet. I didn't know that existed. I could have felt this was fresh water, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, all right. Fill it up with fresh water instead. So we still have some sewage water in there, but that should kind of disappear slowly because we've got these cleanup systems here. All right, so now we can actually start working on a nice, beautiful area around this place. Now, we're gonna have to fill this with some industrial, I think maybe offices, and a lot of commercial because we've got a huge commercial demand. It's kind of crazy right now. How are we gonna do this? What is this truck doing? Oh, it's a waste transfer facility truck. Okay, well, that makes sense. All right, so let's start with adding some roads around our key. All right, so these are gonna perfectly follow the edges to make it look extra good. Okay, so we've added the roads around the key. We're not gonna connect them here at the toll. However, we will be connecting it to this district over here, which is actually one of my favorite districts. It doesn't have a name yet, but that's okay. All right, look at this. I've added some blocks around the place. I accidentally flooded this area, but I'm actually gonna start turning these fresh water outlets off. I think we've got enough. Also, I realized because we've got a drain pipe, we're actually gonna consistently increase the level of water here. That's not good. So we might have to add an actual water inland treatment plant. I think that works the same way. This is a really small one. Let's add that one instead. I think that makes more sense. Okay, so how we doing roads wise? I think we can start deleting these as well so we can finish up our project and start building. Oh, we're starting to see residential demand. Great. We didn't see that for a while. So I'm actually building some simple blocks over here. I kind of like the way they look. Some areas need them and some areas don't. We've got a low residential over here. I think we can place high residential there. So, just trying to switch it up. Okay, nice. This is starting to look really, really good. I think we should be ready to start zoning this place. So I think around the edges of the water, we're just basically gonna add a lot of high residential, no, high density commercial zones, okay? Basically means skyscrapers, yes, large towers. Okay, so now that that's done, we're gonna add a couple of office districts, especially along the roadside. And then I personally think the rest could be high residential. I'm not 100% sure about everything. I'm just gonna have to see here. So for example, right, we could add some low residential over here as well. Okay, so now that I'm done with zoning it, before we start clicking play, we're actually gonna make sure that these guys have enough facilities, okay? So we need a small medical facility, maybe even two. I can see that we're definitely missing one over here on this section. So let's add one right there. We're gonna have to add a fireplace, 100%. A police office, I'm not sure is needed, but let's just add one anyway. And then schooling, okay? We need schools. And for parks, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be adding fishing piers. I think that should be possible. Oh, floating cafe, reach population 42,000. No, it's not possible. Oh, here. Fishing piers. All right, so let's just add a couple of them. A couple of different ones. You know, this should kind of give us a nice view of the prison, which is a great, beautiful aesthetic of our city. Okay. Look at that! Okay, so I can see that I definitely have to move our floating garbage collector. We still have some pollution over here on this side. Okay, we have electricity issues, but this should be fixed quite quickly. So these guys are still struggling. Okay, let's just add... Okay, we actually have to add bus stations and stuff as well, but let's just add some small extra things like, I don't know, a basketball field. Oh, you hear that money sound? That's our city doing well. Nice. Okay, this is starting to look good. Whoa. Oh, wow. Now we just gotta make sure our city doesn't actually go bankrupt, and then we're all good, right? All right, we have fulfilled basically all demands. How is our unemployment rate? 8%! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. So we don't have many more people unemployed. Oh, we already have a skyscraper. Let's take this and turn it into a historical building. A skyscraper overlooking the prison island. I mean, how cool is that? Slightly scary as well, but how cool is it? We just want to remind everybody to not become troubling. Oh, we got a traffic problem here, guys. We got a huge traffic problem. That is something we're gonna have to fix off camera. Just gonna have to add a bunch of roads, basically. But wow, look at this area. We're starting to see other skyscrapers as well with a helicopter. Oh my God. That's the cool one. Actually, let's not call this the countryside anymore. We're gonna call this Prison Island. That's literally the name of the district, okay, guys? It's gonna be this area. This area is called Prison Island. Oh God, look at Prison Island! Obviously, this is the island, but I'm also calling this district Prison Island. It's amazing! Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for watching another City Skylines episode. Remember, get yourself some merchandise. Limited collection is now available. If you want to see another episode, press on the like button. Click it for another video. Do it now, because this one's over.
Oh, wait, I need to stop recording. I need to pee.